You're listening to the Confidence Coach Podcast, episode 86, How to Make More Money. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. I am your host, Sasha Davis. Today, I want to talk about making more money. Just a few, well, actually, there's quite a few different tips, tricks, tools, strategies that I can give you to make more money. But I want to break it down into, we're going to talk about budgeting, ways to create more money, and then lastly, how to increase your sales or profit in your business. So stay tuned if you're somebody who wants to spend less on your bills, kind of learn how to budget, things like that. And then next, I want to come up with some ways to make more money, to create more income in your life in the next 30 days. And then lastly, I want to talk about increasing your sales in your business or increasing the sales in your company that you are a part of. So sales makes the world go round. You guys know that I know that. We're being sold to every day, whether it's on an idea, a product, a service, it doesn't matter. We are being sold to every damn day. And so we just have to get out of that mindset that like sales is sleazy. Sales is sleazy, or that we're like a slimy car salesman, because I think sales has gotten a bad reputation based on the slimy car salesman and a very like masculine, like very pushy, icky experience that we've all had. I'm sure, I know I have, where I've been backed into a corner and it just feels gross, and like you don't have to do sales that way. But anyways, first I want to talk about budgeting. How many of you budget? Do you budget? And I don't just mean do you pay your bills on time each month. That's what I thought that budgeting was. Just because I could pay my bills on time, I was like, oh yeah, I'm budgeting. But in reality, I was not actually creating a budget based on previous month spending and or planning for the next month. So I know you guys have heard me talk about this. I am a firm believer in it. So I'm going to give you a few tools, tips that I use to create my budget. So if you've never done this before, I would set aside probably 2 hours to sit down and go over the past 90 days worth of bank statements to see where your money is going. And what you're going to do is you're going to go line by line, figure out what category that expense or that purchase needs to go under, whether it's personal, whether it's food, whether it's restaurants, whether it's gas, transportation, insurance, like what category does it go under? And if you struggle coming up with your own categories, there's 2 different free applications that I'm going to give you to use. One is the Dave Ramsey Every Dollar Budget Worksheet. You can find the PDF on Google, on Pinterest, kind of all over. I think they have like 9 different categories. Otherwise, Google Docs, Google Excel Docs has a budget calendar that I use, and it has different categories labeled in there. So what you're going to do is line by line assign every expense into a category. And after those 90 days, you are going to divide by 3 and figure out what the average you spend in each category is for that month. So you might realize that you spend a ridiculous amount on personal, or a ridiculous amount on food, or on clothes, or whatever it ends up being. And while you have non-negotiables, like I know a lot of non-negotiables are, utilities, house payment, car payment, insurance, those things you can't really do a whole lot about. But you can do stuff about your online spending, or different subscriptions that you have that you don't necessarily use, or the quick trips to Target or Starbucks, or if you're a fast food person like I used to be, you would go eat lunch every single day somewhere instead of planning out your meals. So just figure out where your money is going, and then figure out how each purchase feels. So as you're going through line by line, I want you to have a few different colors. You can do it however you want, but Figure out if that purchase, if it's a non-negotiable, you're going to have to highlight it green. Like you have to keep that one. Okay. If it's something that is not non-negotiable, like the world will come, the world will not come to an end if you don't pay this. How does that feel? Did you feel good after that purchase, or did you feel bad after that purchase? Same thing with your debts or your credits, things like that. Like if you go through your credit card statement at the end of the month and you're like, holy shit, I didn't realize how much money I put on my credit card. Go through line by line and see how those purchases feel. Do you feel happy that you bought it? Or do you feel regret? Do you feel like that, oh, God dang it, I wish I wouldn't have spent that money? And those things I want you to tally up. Because at the end of the month, you're probably going to have a lot of money that you wish you would have spent on other things. I know because I did this. I spent a lot of money, and it wasn't a lot of money in the sense of like, I spent thousands of dollars a day. I literally would spend, $10 here, $50 there, $40 there, $80 here, $100 there. But at the end of the month, that adds up to be a heck of a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money I spent on shit that I didn't need. And that didn't enhance my life in some way. It didn't make me feel good. At the end of the month, I was like, damn it, I wish I wouldn't have bought this and this and this and this. And sometimes I would buy things from Amazon or from Target or hell, even from like Walmart or whatever online store that I bought from. And it would sit in the package for like 2 months in the back of my car, in the back of my truck. I would forget about it. And then all of a sudden I would remember that I bought it and I'm like, God, why did I buy this? And, by then it's too late to freaking return it. But I wish I wouldn't have done it because I could have spent that money on saving up for a vacation or a personal growth program or a conference or, I don't know, paying down debt. There's tons of things that you can spend your money on that make you feel good and that are life enhancing. Okay. So where's your money going? And if you cannot say with confidence I'm talking a couple of dollars of where your money goes each month, you need to sit down and do a budget. If you can't say off the top of your head, my car payment is this much every month. I spend this much on groceries this month. I spend this much on gas this month. I spend this much on insurance. I spend this much on my cell phone bill. How does that look? And if you have no idea, if you're just like, oh, I'm just kind of going through life, I have no idea what I spent on Starbucks last month or my cell phone bill or whatever, then you need to sit down and do this. Because if you can't be confident in your money, how can your money be confident for you? And what I mean is, a lot of times we have money stories. Oh, there's not enough. I live paycheck to paycheck. Well, you're doing it to yourself because you don't have to live like that. You're choosing to live like that. You're living outside of your means and you're not looking for ways to expand and grow and or create more income, which brings me to my next one. So if you're stuck in a place where, you can't really make more money in your job or things like that, but you want to make more money, you have the desire to make more money. And not everybody is like this. Some people are totally fine where they're at. And that's great. If you're happy where you're at, then this next bit isn't for you. But if you're somebody who's like, how can I create more? How can I get out of this rat race? How can I get off this paycheck to paycheck? I'm going to tell you that you're going to have to put some elbow grease into this. You're going to have to put some skin in the game. You're not just going to snap your fingers and overnight start making more money. And if you think that that's what's going to happen, then go buy your freaking lottery tickets. Maybe you'll be the 1 in 6 billion chances that you're going to win the lottery and have all your answers or all your dreams and problems solved for you. Okay. But even that's bullshit because a lot of those people who win that amount of money, their money mindset is still the exact same. They live in a lack mindset. And so if you do your research, a lot of those people actually go bankrupt or they lose or spend all of their money in a very short amount of time. None of them invest their money to have their money make more money for them. Okay. So this is all just things to think about, but let's get into a few ways that you can create more money. I always tell people, that say, oh, I can't afford this, or I want to do this and I can't do this. I can't. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Money freaks me out. I used to be that person. I would freak out when people talked about money. Or I'd just be like, oh, no big deal, and throw it on a credit card. And at the end of the month, I'd be like, why did I do that? So what I want to tell you is you need to start changing your ways that you think about money. Money is just a tool. Money is just energy. You can always find ways to create more income. You can always find ways to create more money. The one thing that you cannot create more of is time. So we've been talking for, about 10 minutes or so now. That 10 minutes is gone. Like, we will never get these 10 minutes back. But you and I both have the opportunity to make more money. So I want you to come up with a list of 25 ways that you can create more income right now. And this can be anybody. You don't need a business. You don't need a job. You don't need anything to find 25 ways to create more income. So the first 10 or 15 will be really easy, but after that, it starts to get kind of hard. And that's the point, because you want to start rewiring your brain and expanding the way you think and feel about money. I want you to see that there's opportunity everywhere. You just have to think outside that box that you put yourself in. I know this because I put myself in a box. I thought the only way I can make more money is if I got a raise. And that's total bullshit. You can make more money without waiting for somebody to give you permission to make more money. You can make more money without having to wait till December and get that measly 2 to 3% raise. You can choose to make more money today if that is your desire. Okay? So here's a few examples. Sell the shit you don't need in your house. I'm talking, how many books do you have? I'm talking jeans, clothes. Is there any sport activities that you have? Do you have old four-wheelers? Do you have an old car sitting? What do you have? Do you have old furniture? What do you have in your house that you don't need that you can get rid of? This time of year, it's springtime. We all want to declutter. Get rid of your shit. Sell it. You can sell it on eBay. You can sell it on Amazon. You can take it to Plato's Closet. You can sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Hell, there's places in town that, what are they called? Flea markets? Isn't that the word? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like a flea market, like you go there and they have antique stuff or shit you can sell there. Hell, make a garage sale. Get your block together or a few friends together and hold a freaking Saturday garage sale and sell some shit. Okay? And let's see, what else? You can ask for a raise if you want. You can house sit, you can babysit, you can clean houses, you can paint houses, you can walk dogs, you can join an MLM, you can take back cans if you live in a certain state, you can be a virtual assistant from home. If you're an expert in some sort of area or if you're very knowledgeable about something, whether it's, chalk art or painting rocks or time management, whatever it is, host a webinar, charge some money for it. Host a workshop, charge some money for it. Again, have a garage sale. Grocery shop for people. People can hire other people to do their grocery shopping for them. You can join an affiliate program. There's Amazon and there's a million other affiliate programs out there. If you find a product or service that you enjoy and you're going to promote it anyways, you can get paid to promote that stuff and you can sell stuff on eBay. You can, oh my gosh, you guys, there is just a ton of things that you can do to make more money. And then if you are on the business side of things, if you are already a part of an MLM or network marketing or a business owner or something like that, if you're in a network marketing or multi-level marketing, or you work for a company, a lot of times you don't get to control the prices, which is totally fine. What you can do is increase your packages to help accommodate a broader need. So for example, say you have a base package, and a lot of times we offer a base package because we think that's what people want. But we don't know what people want if we're not asking the right questions. So my recommendation to you is to offer a middle range or even a higher end package or product or service to your clients. And if that doesn't fit their needs, you can downsell it. But I'm one of those people that's I want the best of the best and I will take whatever it is that you give me. So if you're saying, oh, Sasha, you need just this $30 eye cream or whatever, I'm okay, great. But if you would have told me that I could get the whole package for $120, I could get a moisturizer and an eye cream and a whatever, You could sell me on 5. I'd be like, hell yes, hook me up. I want all the things I need for the next 2 months. Same thing with like at-home workout programs. I've been a part of those. I've done them. I use them. I know a lot of their base packages are like $160, and that's what somebody sold me on. Great. Okay, cool. If you would have told me that I can get everything that I need for like an extra $100, I'd have been like, oh, hell yes. Give me everything I need. I want the big shebang. But nobody ever offered me that, right? But I'm that person that wants the entire package. So are you asking the right questions to your clients? Are you offering them the package that works best for them? Or are you just offering a base package based on what your money story is? So I always tell people, start in the middle. Have like 3 programs that you offer, 3 packages, 3 services, whatever it looks like. Start in the middle. That way you can always scale it up or scale it down based on your client's needs. And your client doesn't necessarily have to know that like there's 3 packages or 10 packages or whatever. If you ask the right questions, you will be able to figure that out. But it's your job to uncover the need and then connect the dots for the client. Your job is to solve their problem, not sell a base package. Okay. So if they need the full package, you need to sell them on that. You need to tell them why they need that. Okay. And if they're like me, they're going to agree with you and they're going to be like, yes, take my money. I know what it is that I trust you. This is what I need. Okay. So those are a few tips. And then that kind of leads, that all leads into the increasing your sales in your business, right? So I want you to start asking yourself these questions. Answer these questions. You may even have to come back to this because if you don't know the answer to these questions, that's probably why you're struggling. Okay. You have to get very, very clear on why you are doing this and why it is important to you. So first thing, why are you in business? Why are you in business? Pretty simple, right? But if you're in business just because you think people need this thing or whatever, and you just want to make money, you're probably not in it for the right reasons. A lot of times people create businesses or join a business or join a company is because they have a story and because it changed their life. So why are you in your business? Next question. What problem are you solving? If you are not solving somebody's problem, you are not making money. It's so funny because there's a lot of times where we think we know what people want, but we never ask people actually what they want. So we like use this big language like, oh, I'm going to sell you on this and this and this. And those people are like, what the hell are you even talking about? Like, I didn't say that I wanted that. So I want you to ask yourself, is there a need and what problem are you solving? Okay. What kind of people do you help? Are you helping men? Are you helping women? Are you helping children? Are you helping elderly? Are you helping teenagers? Are you helping moms? Are you helping dads? Are you helping business owners? Are you helping fitness people? Are you helping overweight people? What type of people are you helping? You cannot help everybody with your product. Maybe, but you need to niche down, I guess, depending on where you're at in the world, to figure out what you are offering and what type of person you are offering it to. So I know that seems like, but I know I can help everybody. And if I only talk to one type of person, then I'm going to exclude a whole bunch of people. Yeah, but you're also not going to talk to any people. So let me give you an example. Hey guys, I have this really great product. It's going to help you lose weight and be in the best shape of your life. Like everybody could use this. How does that sound? Or if I'm like, hey, busy moms, want to lose the last 20 pounds before summertime, or you have like 3 kids or whatever, you start to get specific and people are like, oh my God, she's talking to me. And while I'm not in the fitness industry or whatever, at least not anymore, I'm still like a huge fitness junkie. It's a big part of my life, but I'm not like fitness coaching anymore. But like, that's the things you have to get like very specific on. Okay. When you start to get specific, people will fit themselves into those boxes. They'll be like, oh yes, I am a mom. Oh yes, I do have kids. Oh yes, I do want to lose 20 pounds. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. And are you showcasing your work? If I were to come into your store, into your Instagram, into your Facebook, onto your podcast, onto your website, whatever it looks like, are you showcasing your work? Or is it just a bunch of personal whammy jammy, blah, blah, blah BS, right? Where you're like, I don't really want to tell people I have a business, but I kind of have a business. And you're like really, 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 really wishy-washy. I can't say that. Because if you feel wishy-washy, people are going to feel that too. But if they can come to your page and be like, ah, shit. Like if you go to my page, it literally says Sasha Davis Confidence Coach. If you come to my page, I'm going to teach you confidence. That is what you will get. You will get confidence in your life. You will get confidence in your business, in your relationships, in your money, in whatever it looks like. You will be confident. You will have more time. You will have more energy. You will have more money. Okay? You will have more freedom by coming to my page, by investing in my services. Like, that is me. You don't come there and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm just like, today I'm going to talk about face cream. And then, I throw some personal stuff in there because that's who I am, but I'm showcasing what it is that I offer. So are you showcasing what you offer? If somebody were to walk into your business, would they be able to say what it is that you do? Okay. And if they can't, then you need to fix that. Like, how can you start to implement more of your business onto your platform? And I don't mean like constantly like promote. Focus on giving value and focus on being a human, but also showcase your work. Like, be proud of it. Okay. How often are you building and connecting with other people, building relationships and connecting with other people? How many people do you talk to in a day? And I mean this as not like, hey guys, buy my product. Hey guys, buy my product. Hey girl, buy my product. Hey girl, buy my product. But like commenting and engaging and introducing yourself and being of service to other people. Introducing yourself is huge. People will not know who you are unless you tell them. And just because, like, I talked to Susie Q and I'm like, hey, Susie Q, I'm a confidence coach. And she's like, great, I'm confident as fuck. I don't need a confidence coach, but my friend over here, Bobby Joe, could use some confidence. I'm going to put you guys in touch. I'm going to say, thanks, Susie Q. Hey, Bobby Joe, I'm Sasha. I'm a confidence coach. And she's going to go, ah, I need you, but I'm terrified. So I'm just saying, while Susie Q isn't my, ideal client, that's great. Doesn't matter. She is opening me into her market of 250 people because we all have 250 people in our own warm market. Okay. So she just opened me up to an additional 250 people just by me introducing and giving value and telling her what it is that I do. That's it. I wasn't being pushy. I wasn't being gross. I wasn't being anything. I said, like, this is what I do. This is how I can help people. Like, it doesn't look like you need it, but if you know anybody, like, by all means, hook me up. You ask for the referral. You create that relationship. And they're like, you know what, Sasha, you're pretty cool shit. I'm going to invite you to this event and you can meet everybody that I know. And I'm like, sweet. I will come because I want to meet everybody that you know. Because every person that I meet, I'm opened up to another 250 people in their warm market. Do you see where I'm going here? Okay. Last question that I have for you is, if you were your employee, would you still have a job? Or would you fire your ass? I talk to a lot of women who are like, yeah, I have a business. I'm like, oh, great. How often are you open? Well, I only put like 1 hour a week into it. I'm like, well, that's not a business. That's a fucking hobby. You can't just slap a name on it and be like, this is a business, and then show up once in a while. If you were at a job, a real job, like one where you like go punch a time clock, and you're supposed to be on the clock for, let's say, 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week, hell, even 15 hours a week, whatever it looks like for you. If you were to just be like, I'm only going to show up for 1 or 2 hours this week, your ass would not have a job. They would fire you. So are you showing up in your business as a business, or are you showing up in your business as a hobby? There's a huge difference. My business did not take off until I started treating it like a business, until I started setting myself office hours, until I created a budget for my business, until I did all of these things that business owners do. Okay? You can't just sit back and text on your phone and be like, oh yeah, I'm running $1 million business. And I know a lot of people say that. I know it, but they're full of shit, you guys. They are full of shit. I know this because I freaking have worked with them. I've been in those $1 million and 6-figure masterminds, and let me tell you, they have help. They make it look like they work from their phone. They are full of shit. They are full of shit. They have people working for them. They have bookkeepers. They have accountants. They have VAs. They have automated services. They have somebody who creates their website, okay? And that's fine and dandy. When you get to that level, you can certainly hire help. But until then, you have to figure out, do you have more time or do you have more money? Which is it? Because if you don't have the money to hire those people, then you better come up with a way to find the time to do it. I hope that makes sense. And I don't mean to I just get so fired up about this stuff. This is like my jam. Like, I love talking about all of these things and like how you can put yourself out there in a confident way, you know, not like a crummy, sleazy, gross feeling way, but like really get your shit together and move the needle forward in your personal life, in your business life. Hell, just for you to wake up and feel better, to feel passion, to feel purpose, to feel like you're out of this rat race and off that freaking hamster wheel. You know, I always would tell myself I'd wake up and I'd feel like it was Groundhog's Day. Like I just, wake up, do it all again, go back to sleep. Wake up, do it all again, go back to sleep. Like I just felt stuck. I felt lost. I felt angry and frustrated. And I just hated the way that my life was looking. Okay. But I can tell you that when you start to face the shit that you're avoiding, your life can be free. You can have passion. You can have drive. You can have purpose. You can feel energized. Like I hope you guys feel how energized I am right now talking about this shit. Like I get fired up. I love it. I love it. Every day I show up and I love it. Well, maybe not every day. There's some days where I'm like, God damn it, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. But if I were my employee, I would fire my ass if I didn't do my job. So I show up and I still do it even on the days that it's tough. Okay. So there you have it. There's a few tips on money making and budgeting, increasing your sales in your business. Please just know that money is energy and you can always make more of it. You could always make more of it, but you cannot make more time. It is impossible. This very moment is a part of history now. Like poof, gone, vanished, like never to return again. But you and I can always make more money. You just have to be willing to think outside the box and put in a little elbow grease. All right? That's all I have for you guys today. If you are looking for support, the Confidence Academy is open. Enrollment is open. We are relaunching. We are starting in June. You will get bonuses if you get your application in May, okay? This is a 6-month group coaching program. It's actually a hybrid coaching program because there is a lot of one-on-one support. So you're going to work alongside me and a bunch of other badass women. I shouldn't say a bunch because I'm capping it out at 20. Okay. So we're already having applications roll in. We already have people signed up. I am capping it out at 20 people. So you need to get your applications in ASAP, sign up for the bonuses. If you are looking to gain confidence, not only in your life, but in your business. If you're looking for more energy, more time, more freedom, more sales, you guys, this is it. I am your girl. This group is what you need. So head on over to sashadavis.com/apply now. Fill out the application. You and I, or you and a team member will get on the phone. A team member of mine will get on the phone, kind of figure out, if this program is great for you. Perfect. We'll get you hooked up and we'll go from there. Okay. If not, we'll make some recommendations on where to start. And I even have a few other options if group coaching isn't what you're looking for right now. Okay. I'll also put the link in the show notes so you can just scroll on down, click that button. I cannot wait to talk to you guys. All right. Talk soon. Have a kick-ass week.